know we giving it up. It's your boy Jump Out Alone. You tuned in with Check Your Mental. But something that I wanted to discuss today, man, is coping with losing a loved one, bro. Because that was a big part of me. A big part of my change started with me losing a person that really meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And the struggle that came with that. You know what I mean? The sad days, the days that I just get up crying, the days that I'm angry, the days that I just blame everything, like the days that I even blame myself, the days that I ask myself, yo, what could I have done different? And I just want to say to anybody that might be going through that, like, don't blame yourself for some things that you couldn't control. You know what I mean? That's number one. Do not blame yourself for something that you had no control over. You know what I mean? That guilt would drive you insane. And also, if it was a tragic death when a person, like when it was like a homicide, don't take it up on yourself to try to retaliate, man, or lose your life trying to prove a point. You know what I mean? To the masses that you're gangster and you lose your freedom and another life is lost and it's 4 lives lost. You know, and it's an endless cycle that doesn't end. You know what I mean? So instead of retaliating, do other things to honor that person's just legacy. You know, two things that I did. The main one was I kept in touch with his family. You know what I mean? Me and his sister developed a relationship. You know what I mean? And she always would hit me up, or I hit her up and she always tell me, yo, I'm so proud of what you're doing for my brother. Yo, you keep my brother's legacy. You keep his name alive. Like, I can't believe that there's good people like that. Or his grandmother came to me and said, yo, you're the only guy he ever talked about. That was big for me, man. For his grandmother so just me being able to be there for his family, that gave me strength. That gave me a sense of purpose. Like, you know what? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It also gave me a sense of, I have to honor his name. What am I gonna do now to honor his legacy? And I made a promise, you know. I'm gonna chase my dreams and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. And even when I get there, I'm gonna keep going because I'm gonna reach bigger heights. You know, that always been my intention. That I'm never gonna stop. It's just not in me to stop. What P Diddy be saying, take that, because we won't stop, because we don't know how to stop, because we can't stop. That's Diddy. That, you know what I'm saying? I love that. You know, that mentality, and he just gave me that motivation to push forward and chase my dreams. I never knew that I wanted to be an artist. I never knew that I had a craft. I never knew that I was able to put words together and make music. You know, he gave me a sense of purpose of, you know what? I have to make sure it's really long live LK. I want to make sure that when you hear that, you remember good things. It doesn't matter what a person did in their time here. Like, I'm not gonna downgrade somebody's legacy or make their name look bad because they're no longer here. Nobody deserves to die at the end of the day. Like, nobody should have that freedom to play God. You know what I mean? So with me, it's days that I still get sad. It's days. It's been 6 years. It's days that I wake up and I still cry. And I just want to say it's okay. That's a person that meant something to you. You're not going to forget them overnight. You're not going to forget them in a day. You're not going to forget them in a year. You might never forget them because it's something you hold in your heart. You hold that love, that feeling. You take that with you. You know what I mean? It's in your head forever. Those memories that you have with that person, they don't leave. So it's like, as long as you don't let their memory die, they will forever be here with us. They will forever be here with us. Doesn't matter how many years pass. When they see me, they think, okay. Doesn't matter. When you see me, you're going to think of LK. So what did I do to honor his name? My first mixtape was called Long Live LK. My first song was for LK. To this day, if you watch my videos or you watch anything, I always throw him in little subliminal messages to keep his name alive. That's how I keep his legacy alive. You know, if the person you lost had a kid, become almost like the father that's not there anymore for that kid. Take them out, or mother. Just be there, be present. Take him out. Take him out to the movies. Take him out to play. Take him out on to get something to eat. Teach him how to, if he's a boy, teach him how to play sports if he's into that. If it's a girl, whatever she's into, you help her mold to become better. That's how you keep a legacy alive. That's how you keep a name alive. By retaliating, all you're doing is ending another life and starting and continuing a vicious cycle of death and malice that doesn't leave nothing but destruction. You know what I'm saying? Families crush. Because it's like when these things happen, you know, only the family truly suffers. Some people do it for the gram and they post a couple pictures the first month because it's like that's what everybody's doing. Everybody do it for some likes, which is horrible. It's horrible that we live in a society that when you die, the only thing that matters is how many likes I'm gonna get when I post a picture of me and him together. Like that's what life becomes, and it's like it's sad. And I just pray for humanity at times because we got to do better. A life and a like shouldn't be in the same conversation. It's something fictional that you're putting into a real life. So value that, man. So again, for me, my entire career was dedicated to him, you know, to making sure it was really long live LK. You know, I felt like if I didn't do it, if I didn't have that battery of that extra push of always remembering, that's like my clutch. That's like my stepping stone. I use that as a clutch. That's like this is a thing that kept me moving forward. Just that thought in my mind that, yo, I will make him proud. Or just thinking, yo, he's watching me. Just having that feeling in my mind, yo, I know he's watching me. I know he's guiding me. I know he's opening doors for me. I know he's making sure I'm good. Just me putting that into the atmosphere, into the universe, just made me feel better because I believed it. I believe that he's here with me. I believe that he's the reason why change begun. Even if that was all part of God's plan. I understand. I get it now, God. I got it, my boy. I get it, man. I'm up. And if it took him to lose his life for me to wake up, his death wasn't in vain. So that's what I did to honor his name. I turned the negative into a positive. I didn't make it into another negative. I could have went down spiral. I could have went and did the wrong thing. I could have went and took my anger out on people. I could have been bitter and mad and angry at the world. But I chose to do different. I chose to be a light. I chose to lead by example. I chose to show others that change is possible because I'm tired of living in a cycle of death and poverty and malice. I'm tired of it, you know. So the cycle ended with me. It ended here. No retaliation. No, we're not going through that. We're going to live. We're going to uplift the next generation to live, to want more out of life because he didn't get to enjoy his life. So my duty is to make sure that others get to enjoy their life. And if you don't want to take my advice, that's fine. But just look at my story and listen to it and learn from it. Bro, nothing good comes out of the streets. The end result is death or jail. You pick your poison. You know what I mean? So honor their name. Make their legacy mean something. Do something that's going to mean something for him. That when they think of him, they're like, wow, he did that. He did that. He honored him, you know? Or even if it's not, like I said, if it's not a tragic death, do something to honor that person, you know? And it's okay to be sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel angry. But it's also, remember that life continues and you must continue to live. Don't die with that person. Live for that person. You know what I'm saying? I want to end with that. Don't die for that person. Live for them. Because life is about living. Enjoy your life. We're here on borrowed time. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of it. Don't be bitter. Don't be angry. Make memories, not regrets. You know how we giving it up. And you tuned in with Check Your Mental. And I want to ask the audience, what is something that you did to cope with death? What is something that helped you overcome losing a loved one? Comment below, you know, subscribe, you know, support the movement, buy the merch, tune in every Monday. We're working very hard to just spread awareness and just bring change to our people because we need change, man. So you tuned in with Check Your Mental. It's your boy Jumpout. I'm out.